Every growing city eventually faces a question. Do we keep expanding outward, or do we build upward with purpose? In the northern suburbs of Mumbai, between the green stretch of nature and open views across the sea, a new vertical statement now stands. 67 floors, 224 meters. Northern Hills by N. Rose Developers, designed by Karch Architects.
When we started, everybody had the same question. Is this even needed here? Can this scale belong to this part of the city?
What followed was not speed, but planning, understanding the land, its topography, its constraints, and building with foresight.
So from day one, the architectural planning was structured and precise. We were not adjusting anywhere later. Everything had a defined direction.
Architecture, engineering, and services moved together from concept to execution, from drawings to delivery.
At 224 meter, margin becomes smaller and precision becomes everything. The structure system resolved early, the load path and wind effect sequencing all studied in depth.
Not just design, but understanding the full life of a building, from concept to construction to handover.
With this height and like 2 towers on a podium, this can get into trouble actually. Like very rarely we get architects like him who understands the impact of wind and was very keen on making sure that the structure is safe, secure, as well as, on quality.
Projects like this begin with trust. A vision at this scale carries responsibility. Not just for one team, but for every stakeholder involved. Then comes the rhythm, slab after slab, day after day, until the vision stood on its own. To see this standing today is to understand the scale of what has been achieved. At 44, Pravin Khade becomes one of the youngest architects in Mumbai to deliver a structure of this height, supported by a team equally young, driving execution at this scale. What stands here is not just a building, but a benchmark for the region.
I have seen young architects look up to him, not only for the height of this building, but for the conviction behind it.
This is now the tallest completed structure in Mumbai's northern suburbs, delivered through changing conditions, pandemic disruptions, evolving regulations, with systems like RERA shaping accountability and commitment. A project built not just with ambition, but with responsibility.
The story does not end here. This is just the beginning.
What begins as imagination becomes structure. What was once intangible now stands tangible. And this is not the end.